Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome to another episode of The Finishing Blow. Hopefully you guys are having a good week. I can't believe it's been a week. I feel like I just filmed The Finishing Blow like a day ago, and it's already been a week since I've done one, which has been crazy. This week has just been insane. Like, the amount of news and everything that's just going around is just ridiculous. So, let's cover some of the bigger topics that I've talked about on my website, starting with a trailer for a movie called Ninja Apocalypse. Hopefully you guys have seen this trailer. It looks crazy. I don't know if it's going to be crazy good or just crazy in general, but it's got a lot of action. I'm surprised at some of the people it has in it, like Ernie Reyes Jr., Kerry Tagawa from Mortal Kombat, which he's in it as well in the trailer. And it looks like it's going to have a lot of action, and I feel like it's going to be a good, like, fun little cheesy flick, but I don't know. It's got so much in it. It's got the action. It's got the whole apocalypse, zombies at the end. Like, I don't even know what to expect from this movie. So some of you guys have been saying it's very similar to The Warriors. I haven't seen that movie. Is that bad? But I know a lot of you guys are drawing parallels to it. So we'll see when the actual film comes out if it's the same or not. But I'll have to watch that movie before I even do that. But yes, check out the trailer and let me know what you guys think about Ninja Apocalypse. Moving on, we also had a trailer for a film called Wrath of the White-Haired Witch. Can I talk? Wrath of the White-Haired Witch in the Lunar Kingdom. My tongue just doesn't want to wake up yet. I don't know how I feel about this film either. It stars Fan Bingbing, and she's got the white hair again, which reminds me of the Forbidden Kingdom. But if you watch the trailer itself, it gives off a very Sorcerer and the White Snake vibe. Like, I feel like it's going to be a drama, like, that has romance in the center of it, that also has some action surrounding it. So it could be good. I don't necessarily lean away from films that have a romance element. If it makes the story better, then go for it. I really don't care. It doesn't have to be hard-hitting action all the time. So hopefully it emphasizes the action and the story overall, but we'll see how it goes. But yes, that film looks very interesting, to say the least. If you guys want something a little bit tamer, you can definitely check that out. All right, and also following that up, we had some great news. John actually messaged me and sent me some cool information about Pound the Flesh, which of course is going to be starring Jean-Claude Van Damme. They're in pre-production right now, and he seems really excited about the choreography for it. I know that I really like John's choreography, whether it was Flashpoint, Special Identity. I did enjoy Special Identity. I know some people, it was a mixed bag for them, but I enjoyed it. I like the choreography to it. And I think that seeing John's choreography with Jean-Claude Van Damme, as well as Darren, who's going to be playing the villain, is going to be amazing. And so if you guys want some little information straight from John, who's going to be choreographing the film, be sure to check that link out. It's a lot of fun, and I'm so honored to be able to talk to him and get information from him, because it sounds like it's going to be a great project, and I wish him the best, and I hope that it's very successful. All right, speaking of movies that we think are going to be successful, The Raid 2 obviously is one of the biggest films that's just this year. I think is probably one of the highest anticipated films, if not so far. I would say the year. I don't know if there's going to be another movie that I'm going to be as excited for as The Raid. They had some behind the scenes video that came out, as well as a new poster for it. I know you guys have been asking. I personally am very, very excited for The Raid. I think that everything I've seen so far is great. I feel like it's going to ramp everything up a notch, and it's going to be very good. Now, the only thing that I've noticed is their approach to promoting The Raid this time is different. When The Raid first came out, they showed pretty much every fight scene, which, for better or worse, got the word out for The Raid. But, you know, they had the drug factory fight, I think, through IGN, and then Yahoo had the hallway fight. So all these different media outlets had different clips of The Raid. And so if you actually searched and looked around, you could get a good portion of the fight scenes, not leaked, but just through the promotional information from The Raid. You could see most of the fights. And, you know, a lot of times when I was in the theaters, I was like, oh, I've already seen this part. I've already seen this part. So The Raid 2, I feel like, is a lot better in the fact that they're keeping it under wraps. They're telling you some things, but they know that they already have that momentum. And so they don't need to get people eager and anticipated about it. And that's why you don't see as much about The Raid this time around, which is fine. But, you know, even when The Raid came out, I believe Gareth had a blog like that you could actually go to and ask him questions, and he would answer them directly. I don't think he did that for The Raid 2, but it was still a lot of fun to be able to see that. And I hope that it works out to their benefit. I really think that The Raid was a great film. And this one's going to add more story, more depth to it. This is the film that they wanted to make. So I do have a lot more expectation for this film. Most of the time, if you have a high expectation for a movie, it doesn't live up to it. I feel like the Raid is going to be a little bit different though, because this is what they wanted to make. Even before the Raid came out, they wanted to make Brandao. And so it's going to be amazing. So be sure to check that out if you want to see the behind the scenes video. It's very, very informative, and it shows you all the aspects of the film. And I know that you guys are ready for that. All right, so let's move on to some weird news. Jackie Chan and Mel Gibson are partnering up. Yeah, you heard that right. I don't know how this came to be, but it's a film called Dragon Blades. It's going to be a period film, which is even weirder to me. But it's got Jackie Chan and Mel Gibson partnering up to take on a higher evil. I guess Jackie is a Chinese general, and I think Mel Gibson is supposed to be like a Roman leader, if I remember right, which I might not. But I'm not too sure how this movie's going to do. It's got all these weird aspects to it. Obviously Mel Gibson is very beefed up after the Expendables 3, so I'm pretty sure he can handle the action. I don't know if it's going to be an action comedy, if it's just going to be a straight up comedy, or something totally different. What if it's like a drama? No, it's not going to be a drama, but you know what I mean. It's very interesting to see them do this, especially when Skip Trace is supposed to be coming out, that they're doing this movie instead. I don't know if Skip Trace is just falling behind on production or what's going on, but seems like it just came out of left field, and a lot of stuff about this movie seems like it came out of left field. Personally, I'm not going to doubt it until I see stuff about it or learn more about it, because there's been a lot of pair-ups. I think in my article I mentioned Jackie Chan and Owen Wilson. I thought and you guys might think that's weird as opposed to like Chris Tucker, but I could see kind of how Jackie and Chris would work. Owen Wilson, I used to love from, like Zoolander, and all, like he has a very offbeat sense of humor. And so I wasn't sure how it was going to work with Jackie, but I actually enjoy the Shanghai Noon, Shanghai Nights films more than I like the Rush Hour movies. And so you can never really predict how a person's going to do until they get into that character and do what they do. Now, if they don't have a character that they get into, like if Jackie's just Jackie, I don't know how that's going to work, but we'll see how it turns out. But yes, very interesting news that Jackie Chan and Mel Gibson will be partnering up. All right, so lastly, on the news side of things, I want to talk about something that's a little bit more somber, I guess. The Malaysian flight, the airplane that's gone missing, as of this filming, still they don't know what happened to it. But one of the martial arts choreographers, his name is Ju Kun, was on that flight, and so he is missing along with the 200 some odd passengers that were on that flight as well. The Weinstein Company and John Fusco actually have issued statements regarding their feelings for the situation, and it's really sad to know that somebody so talented is missing, and we don't know what happened to him. But of course, those other 200 people have their own families, their own lives, their own friends, and so it's a very dire situation for everybody involved. But it just goes to show you that, no matter what you do, you need to do it to the fullest, because you never know what's going to happen. And Ju Kun, I believe, was actually doing choreography, pre-production choreography for Marco Polo TV show, a web series for Netflix, I think it was. And he was training in Malaysia, and then he was going to fly back to see his family, and that's why he was on that flight. So very sad news. Thoughts and prayers go out to everyone who was affected. Hopefully we find out what happened. I know that it probably won't be the best of news, but even knowing something, I think would be better for a lot of these people. So it's kind of sad, but I did want to cover it. I did want to let you guys know that, when you see things on the news, it's not just somebody out there. It's real people, and sometimes it's people that's connected to the industry that we care about. So Ju Kun actually doubled for Jet Li in a lot of his films, including like Fearless. I think The Forbidden Kingdom, which is how he met John Fusco. So, it's just this whole other side to the martial arts world and to the film world that we typically don't see. So be sure to keep your thoughts and prayers out for everybody who was on that flight, as well as the family members who are affected by it. And okay, lastly, let's switch gears a little bit. Did a review for Enemies Closer, which is the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Now, this actually wasn't the movie I was planning on reviewing this week, but it got to crunch time, and I had to pick a movie fast, and I didn't feel like I had enough time to watch like the Grandmaster, which is over 2 hours long, and write a review for it. So I picked this Enemies Closer film with Jean-Claude Van Damme. Wow, I did not know what I was getting into. I don't know if my bar was lower for this film than any of my other films, but I think you can tell in my review, I actually really enjoyed it. And so I don't want to give too much of it away. You can read my review on my website, but it's really, really interesting to see how Jean-Claude Van Damme plays a villain. I feel like this villain was done really well, and maybe even better so than the Expendables 2. So Jean-Claude Van Damme has a little niche for doing creepy, quirky characters, and this one he knocks it out of the park. It was so much fun. So I think you guys should definitely check it out. I don't know if it's a must-have film by any means, but it was definitely something very interesting. And a lot of his more recent films, I feel like, have caught me off guard because I expect a certain type of Jean-Claude Van Damme film, and it ends up being something different. Like Six Bullets is another example where it wasn't a good like action film, I guess you could say, but the way that Jean-Claude Van Damme played that character and the elements to the story really tied it together and made it enjoyable. So sometimes it's not all about the action, but seeing these action stars really spread their wings and do something different. So be sure to check that out if you guys have not seen it yet. And I guess that's everything I have for now. I am still trying to get some other things going. I've been doing the Let's Play videos if you guys watch those. If not, that's totally fine. I'm trying to figure out the best way to film videos for you guys that are entertaining, but at the same time not overload the website, so it's just video, 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 video. I don't know if I really know how I'm going to do that yet, but I'm trying to think of different ways. If you guys do watch my Let's Play videos, let me know if you like when I alternate series. Like if I do like I've been doing Strider Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and then Beyond Good and Evil on Tuesday, Thursday, or if you'd rather see me just do Monday through Friday the same game, just back to back to back to back, and then maybe if I get better at it, I could do 2 series at the same time. But I feel like if I do one game and you guys aren't interested in it, you literally have nothing to watch. So right now I'm just trying to build up that library so that you guys have something to watch. I just posted a scary Let's Play that I did. I hate scary stuff, but if you guys want to check it out, I did just play The Cursed Forest. So if you guys don't know the channel, it's called MAMJ Let's Play. I have fun doing it. Obviously, it's a whole nother thing that I put on my plate for myself, but I have a lot of fun doing it, and I'm trying really to give you guys something entertaining so that you're not just going to the website for news. You can go there and have fun. And I know I've said that in several videos, and you guys are probably tired of it, but that's really my goal, is to give you guys a place to hang out and a place to see new things and check out some stuff that you may have never heard of. There's a lot of games that I would have never played if I didn't have this Let's Play channel, because I wanted to feature something new, something different. And you know, Dust is an example. Also, One Finger Death Punch. I probably would have never played that game, but it was so much fun, and I'm still hooked on it. And it's great to see all these games really come to fruition. So be sure to check that channel out if you guys want to see more videos. I'm gonna try and keep making them, but right now I'm kind of in my test phase trying to figure out what is best for you guys. So be sure to check that out and let me know what you guys think. And that's all I got for this week. So hopefully next week is a little bit slower for me, because I really want to get caught up on some stuff. There's a lot of stuff I want to write, and I'm sure you guys know that I'm like barreling forward at like 100 miles an hour. So hopefully next week I can ease on the brake just a little bit and get some more stuff out to you guys. So we'll see how it goes. But as always, I do appreciate you guys watching these videos. I have a lot of fun making them, and it's really the reason why I get up in the morning and work extra hard to get these things done for you guys. So thank you guys so much for your support and your feedback on everything that I do, and hopefully I'll see you guys next week. So thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is K Miller, and this week has been finished.